kind of expectations do you have this game tonight?
A lot of the same as we've had the last two times we played them. So this is a hard-working team that we're playing against, and it's playing really well right now. So we're expecting a real good game tonight.
With those injuries that they have, they're pretty significant. How do you kind of make sure that your group puts the pedal down and makes your own adjustments?
Yeah, it's, oftentimes when you talk about injuries or people maybe missing from a lineup, it's opportunity for someone else. So someone's going to come in and they're going to play just as hard. So for us, it's about making sure that we're committed to doing things the right way. And the second, third period in here, last time we were here, we did a much better job of that. We have to get to that game earlier tonight.
There are subtle things or differences you've seen with Hines here versus Everson as far as structure or the way they break things out?
Not a ton. I mean, I think it's more about their. You could see how hard they're playing on the puck right now, and the execution is there when it maybe wasn't earlier in the year for whatever reason. But they're playing similar to what we saw them play last year.
Your thoughts on Gilbert's play lately? I mean, he had a big 2-point night the other night, second 2-point night of the season, got his first goal. But overall with his game, what do you see from him?
Yeah, he's kept his game simple, and that's what we need out of him. Like he's one of our more physical players, so he has to have that part of his game to be really effective for us. So he has to be physical. But when you ask guys as defensemen to make that first pass, Dennis takes it to heart, and he's really tried to do a good job of moving the puck quickly, keeping his game simple, and that's kind of what's allowed him to have success here over the last little while.
What do you think about him skating with Rasmussen and while they look together?
For the times they were together, I thought they looked fine. I mean, it's going to be a similar situation where we'll move them all around a little bit tonight again. But, he understands the type of player that Raz is, and I think that's important. And that allows Raz to have a little bit more freedom too, joining and getting into the play.
Huska, what do you think about Marc-Andre Fleury? What comes to mind?
I think of one of the best goaltenders in probably NHL history when you look at how many games that he's played and what he's been able to do, from winning Stanley Cups to winning championships at every level and every international event he's been at. I mean, he's one of the goaltenders that you probably always think of with Patrick Waugh and Marty Brodeur and goaltenders like that over the recent history.
Matt Boldy's played particularly well against you guys in the two games so far. Did you put any extra attention on him, I guess, tonight? I mean, they have a strong lineup top to bottom, but he just seems to have played really well.
Yeah, because he's a good player. So he's got some size and he can make plays in traffic. So it's just making sure that we don't give them room to operate, and that goes for everybody in their lineup.
Any significant lineup changes for you? Or
I'm not expecting to be too many, no. Yeah.
A lot of really good young defensemen in this league. What are your impressions of Brock Faber? A couple times.
Yeah, I think he, as you mentioned, he is a good young defenseman. He skates well, and he's able to handle some bigger minutes, as we've seen this year. So you see, I think, with a lot of the younger guys in the league, there's a different skill set now. And I think that goes from the coaching that they receive at a younger age, that they're more confident in their abilities as they move up. But he's a good young player.
Ryan, I'm sorry if you're asking this.
That's okay.
But coming off of them like that, you keep saying how you want to string wins together.
Yeah.
How do you carry momentum over from that game into this week?
Yeah, it's the mentality and how you set yourself up over the course of the day to be ready to play. I mean, a lot of how the guys prepared themselves to play against Philadelphia is what we need here. So understanding the importance of a good start, understanding the importance of the last 5 minutes of a period, making sure we're at our very best in those situations, and really challenging each other in the dressing room to not let their foot off the gas there.